How's it going, everybody? Brandon Murphy here. Today we're going to talk about something that a lot of people might really not hear of down in bigger cities or just different places. I'm not really for sure at all, but it's something we like to call built, not bought. You know, is a sweeter thing. Well, what feels better to you? Do you just go out and kind of buy a new house? Let's give an example, or you build it. It'd be nicer. You know, it's anything you think of. Building it over buying it is outrageously better. It just gives that sense of accomplishment. Hey, when you lay down at night, you can sleep better because you built it, not bought it. And that's what I came to talk about here today. That I'm going with the theme of my motorcycles today. You know, we have all kinds of bikes here, and building is better. That first bike I got, I bought it. I'm not gonna lie, I bought it for cheap. It didn't run, but I bought it. And when I rode it for like a year or two, and then I was bored. So I decided to take it apart and see if I can put it back together. Well, as I took it apart, I kept breaking things, and I had to buy aftermarket things. And then my dad told me, just might as well make it however you want. You've already gone this far because you done messed it up so bad. And I was like, that's a good idea. So that's where I learned how to build motorcycles, and it's where I really come to love to do it. It's kind of a passion now, you know, something I wanted to do, and I loved. It makes everything sweeter when you go out for a ride. It's a blast. And today it's just like I have some pretty good points on, you know, building a bike over buying a bike, or just building a bike in general. You know, my first point is that the challenges of building a bike. There's a lot of speed bumps and challenges and trials and tribulations, as you could say, to building a bike. It doesn't happen overnight, and if it were easy, everybody would do it, but it's not that easy. There's a lot of time, a lot of work, sometimes a lot of money, sometimes not, but it just kind of depends on how you do it. But I like the challenges. They make the end product so much sweeter. If it wasn't for the challenges, there'd be no point in doing it at all. And it's just so much fun doing it. I like to get greasy, oily. I like to feel a sense of accomplishment. You know, like, hey, I'm gonna be riding this going 100 miles per hour down the road later on, knowing that I tightened that bolt. I know for a fact it's tight. And then there's a lot of things to doing it. And another good reason that building a bike is better than sometimes buying it is the fact that it fits you. You build a bike to fit you most of the time. And I have my bike just right back here. It doesn't really fit many people because, you know, I'm a shorter guy and my feet fit good on there, but some taller people, they don't work for them. And that's why a lot of people build bikes, is the fact that they build something to fit them. If it wasn't for that, then there'd be just go buy a stock bike. Some people can't walk right. Some people just need special things to help them get out and ride. And if it wasn't for that, then, you know, it would be no point in building a bike. And then there's also another good point is you know, you reap the reward. You know, you reap what you sow, and there is a blast to go through the hardest thing sometimes. You know, I've sat in here in garages and just looked at my bike for hours wondering why it wouldn't start. I've kicked it, yelled at it, talked sweet to it, and nothing would work. And then finally something simple, I figured out, and boom, like magic, it just works, and it makes it sweeter. And you know what? You can sit there and take it to a shop and they figure it out, but you might never know. You might never learn. You know, everything's a learning process in the world. When you build something, it helps you acknowledge a sense that, you know, you can do it. And what I mean by reaping the reward is there's nothing sweeter than, like I said, building it yourself. And then you go out there and you just get to ride it and have fun and have a blast on it. My first time ever building a bike, I was like 14, 15, 16, something like that. And it took me a long time. I broke a lot of stuff, and that's where I got pretty good at working on bikes, is breaking stuff. But the rewards are sweet for it. The challenges are hard. But having something that fits you and that you like and that people can come out and admire you for, that is pretty sweet. A lot of times when you build something super cool, people will acknowledge you and let you know that, hey, you did a good job on it. And not only is just building a bike better to me than buying one, is buying a new bike is expensive. It's more than a car sometimes. And the fact that when you build a bike, it fits you, you like it, and if someone doesn't like it, you know, who cares? It all that matters is that you like it. People like to build bikes also, you know, help them get out and ride, however it helps and benefits them. And that's all that matters really when it goes down into it, is as long as they like it, they can ride it. You know, if it's good, reaping a reward, finishing the challenges, and just having something that fits you. Those are the 3 points right there. A lot of people ask, why should I build a bike? It's because of that right there. You like it, it fits you, it shows your personality, it's just you. Thank you guys, I hope you'll have a good day.